Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time to my channel, hi, my name is Sarah. I make a lot of special effects tutorials, mostly around Halloween time, some beauty tutorials, and a little bit of DIY in between. For today's video, we're going to be making cat cakes, or kitty cakes, really any kind of animal-friendly cake, but like really small ones, like almost miniature ones kind of. Essentially cupcakes, but we're going to just call them regular cakes, because they are for feline or doggy friends. Just looking at my puppy right down here. Hi. So first of all, to get started, you're going to want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I'm going to go do that. The next thing you're going to be doing is starting off with crack your egg in half, so you have the egg white in one and the egg yolk in another. We're only going to be using the egg white today. Take a pinch or about 1 teaspoon of shredded cheese, any kind will do, and then measure in with 1.5 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, or really any flour will do. Half a can of tuna. If your little friend has a favorite, then definitely use that one. And then once you've got all of your ingredients out and ready to prepare, you can just mix them all together and then put them either in a non-stick baking tray or like a muffin tin. Douse them with a little bit of cooking spray and then continue. Alright, so putting everything together in a bowl, the magic bowl. I'm going to be starting off with the half a can of tuna. Next, I'm going to be adding in my flour, which is going to be the 1.5 tablespoons, and it's already pre-measured, so I'm just going to place that in. Next is the cheese, the shredded cheese specifically, which really only asks for a little bit of it, like a pinch, but if your pets are anything like mine, you can put a little bit more in, but also you can just give them a little bit, like, here you go. You just know, don't you? He never leaves a piece of cheese behind. And then lastly, the egg white. Now you're literally just going to mix these a bunch together. Now, I will give you guys a little bit of a heads up before I actually show you what this looks like, and that heads up is that it looks absolutely disgusting. Truly, hands down, disgusting. It's gonna be extremely chunky in consistency, but that's exactly what you want. But like, disgusting. Like, if this is what cooking for humans look like, I'd probably never make anybody anything homemade ever again. Now, I'm not sure how big your animal that you're making this for is, but the one that I'm making this for, he's about 10 pounds or so. So I'm making small-ish cakes, but if your animal is larger, as you saw my dog, probably make it into a little bit bigger so it's not just like a one-bite go. But we're gonna fill the pan with anything that really just makes it not stick. I'm using Pam, not sponsored. We're just gonna be spraying that in. And you're just going to be putting the batter into these, and depending again on how big your pan size is, that's going to determine how many of these are made, because math. Always clean up after yourself. Now that you've got your concoction in the little trays, we're going to now put them into the oven that we already preheated to 350, so let's do that. Now that we've got that in the oven, just set a timer for 15 minutes, and then while that's happening, maybe like listen to a couple songs, or do a face mask, or treat yourself. I'll be back. Alright. So we're back. Here's what you missed. Now I will say, these do not look any tastier than they did in the bowl, but hopefully they taste a lot better than they look. You will want to leave these to fully set dry, obviously, before you give them to your little furry friend. But that is actually it for the cooking portion. You definitely can add a little bit more, become a little bougie with your kitty or puppy by adding a little bit of cat-friendly icing. You can search up some recipes for that, or one that I can actually just think of off the top of my head. It's not exactly as sweet as like human icing would be, but still gonna be the same kind of concept, is putting a little bit of pate, mixing the rest of your tuna in with that, and then adding it because pate does have that kind of like icing feel to it. And then obviously just adding a little candle into there, lighting it up, or just, you know, catnip joint or something in there. Or you could generally just try putting like a piece of shrimp or anything like that on it. Honestly, I doubt they'd care that much what you decorate it with. But those are some options for you guys. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Go get it. This is
Is he actually eating it?
I don't know.
No, now he's got anxiety. He's like,